Hey guys, Susie Turner with Seint Beauty, and we're going to do some makeup. We're just going to do some makeup tonight. I have been MIA, I feel like, all this week. We've had a busy week of wedding festivities, so I thought I'm going to go live and we're going to do a little bit of makeup. I did some makeup the day of the wedding. I did some of my wedding makeup, a little heavier application than what I normally do, but we're just getting on here. I'm going to do some makeup. I'm going to try. My goal is to do maybe a live at least once a week. I would like to do it twice a week, but life seems to get in the way sometimes. So we're just going to put some makeup on. So this is Seint Beauty. If you've never heard of it, it's a cream foundation system, and it all works together to be your perfect one-layer foundation. It's chef's kiss. It's perfect for mature skin, and it's perfect for beginners. So, you know what I'm going to do though? Because I'm going to pop out. You can save these little tins. This is what your makeup comes in. Let me show you. Let me give you a little bit of the background here on this stuff. So this will fit right in between your little tins. And the tins are metal and the palettes are magnetic, so they pop in and out. So like this is indigo. This is what I've been wearing the last couple of days, but I want to swap it out, and I'm going to use cedar instead, so you can easily pop in and out of your palette as you need. And I think I've been wearing nude. I love nude. Nude is like the best. But tonight maybe we'll do, let's do tango instead. So I'm going to take nude out and I'm going to pop in tango. That's one of the reasons why I usually suggest to get a little bit bigger of a palette, because you can kind of have a couple of options. So I'm putting tango in there. And then I need an illuminator. I took them out yesterday. Let me see if I can find one of my illuminators. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. The time has been way too short. I told my husband we had to run to Walmart a while ago. I said, I really, that smells good. No. I said, I really wish we had one more day. I wasn't expecting it to be as so crazy of a week as it was. There was no time for anything. It was from sun up to sundown. So I'm glad it's over. Everything went beautiful. We had a beautiful ceremony. I've not even posted pictures yet, but I'm going to. All right, so here we go. Now this is my palette that we're going to put on my face tonight. See? I've changed the colors. Let's just get started. I'm going to use my detail brush first, and I'm going to put on my contour, and this is cedar. I already have my eyes on. This is actually from earlier this morning at church. I think I have on Bubba, Pomegranate, and Riviera on my eyes. So we're just going to pop on some contour. Isn't that pretty? Cedar is one of our newest contour releases that we had, and I love it. It's a little bit on the warm side. It's still cooler than a bronzer, but it's I kind of like for my contours to be just a smidgen warmer, and so cedar is perfect. I like cedar, I like indigo, I like olive. I meant to try henna. I never wear henna, and that is such a pretty color on everyone, and I don't know why I don't wear it more. I need to try that. I may do that on my next live. Okay, we're going to do just right down the nose a little bit. But November is, it's blinked and it's been gone. Like I hadn't been this busy in a long time. And my body is, I'm paying for it. I'm old. She can't take much more, Captain. My body's like, please slow down for a little bit. I'm like, I'd like to. And then we got Christmas coming up, but I feel like Christmas, we have become the kind of parents that's like, hey, we're going to give everybody money for Christmas. We've made it easy on ourselves. And you know what else we do? We cook steak. We grill steak and either French fries or baked potatoes, and rolls, and that is our Christmas dinner. And we've done that. It's my grandmother's tradition, and then we took it over. When we got married, we go and buy fillets, and that's what we eat. Okay, so I'm going to flip this brush over. This is the detail brush. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to go into my main shade of Sandy. And this is the one that's going to be the most closest to my skin tone. I can give you a color match. It's colormatchbysusie.com. Oh, I probably could have pin that. I'll put it in the comments whenever I post this. But you can also go to my profile and click that link, and you can get color match there as well. Just a few questions. Okay, so that's my main highlight shade. We've not blended it out yet. We're just kind of placing everything where it goes. And now I'm going to go with my brightening shade, and this is the color Aura. I go between Aura and Sunlit, and I can't make my mind up. I like them both. And so I'm a creature of habit. I like to use the same things when it comes to my highlight shades. I'll stick with one for a while, then I'll be like, let me just try this one, then I love it, and I'll stick with that one for a while. I'm going to use my finger for right down my nose. And we'll do a little chicken foot up here. Okay, then we'll do a little carve in there, carve that out. That's the great thing about creams, is you can fix things. It's easy to fix. So I've got my foundation down right there. So now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to blend it all together. And we're just going to use the same brush. I'm not even going to change over to brushes. And the Black Friday sale is still going on. I don't know, a lot of people, I'm so excited, a lot of people taking advantage of it. But all of your highlight shades are 15% off. So if you need to restock on any of those, it's a great time. Our brushes are on sale. Even if you didn't wear Seint, the brushes are amazing. Some of the brushes I think it's the rose gold brushes are 25% off, and the silver brushes are 40% off. So my absolute favorite that I use all the time is 40% off. I love you. Why don't I marry you? I could marry that brush. I love it so much. It's the shape brush. This is the detail brush. It's also one of my favorites. If you've had your eye on one, it's a good time to get it, because it's going to go through Monday, and I've not heard that any are sold out, because it was going to be, for while supplies last if they ran out. But sometimes Seint doesn't produce enough, and they always are out of something that everybody wants. But I can't imagine they would run out of brushes or highlights. It happens sometimes, but I thought surely to goodness they will have enough. So I'm just going to blend this contour up. If I blend it down, it'll drag my face down. Lord knows we don't need that. Gravity's doing enough to it as it is. And I won't blend it out just perfect, because I'm going to put my bronzer and my blush kind of all together. So, and I'm not even dragging this on my face. I'm just kind of stippling. Just stippling. I've been off all week, and it has been so nice, because I didn't take a vacation this year, because I wanted to save my time for the wedding and for Christmas. And I get 4 weeks vacation. So I think I only took a handful of days, like maybe 3 or 4 days. Look at that, how pretty that is. Such a pretty finish. Okay, now we're going to go with the bronzer. And I'm going to use the Bella bronzer. And I'm just going to kind of stamp that right there. I love to use the big fluffy brushes for the bronzer, but this one works just fine if you only, wanted to get one brush. All the color matches that I've been doing like the last couple of days, because the shape brush is on sale for 40% off, I've been putting that on people's list and saying, that's a good one to get, because you can save the dollars, and it's my second favorite. These are my two favorite brushes. It used to be the blush bronzer brush, but it's really the shape brush now. I use this all the time because it gives a good coverage and it's light airbrushed kind of finish. So I'm just kind of stamping, stippling, bronzing. Isn't that a pretty finish? And then you can drag down your neck if you need to. Look at these earrings, how adorable. They're from, it's called the Wild Poppy. I found them when we were at a vendor event last weekend. These are another pair that I got. I cannot wait to wear these. Look, they're little Santa Claus. Aren't they so cute? And I found another pair too that's it's like a light tan and white checkered, like a farmhouse design. I love it. I bought 3 pair because it was buy 2 get 1, like, I don't know, half off or something. So I was like, of course I've got to get 3 pair. And it was easy to, well, it was hard to narrow it down to 3 pair. It was easy to find 3 pair, but I wanted more. I really wanted 4, but I didn't want to have to buy 6. First world problems here. Okay, so there. Look how pretty that is. Let me zoom you in so you can see it a little bit better. Is my face, is everything perfect on my face? No. But am I happy with it? Do I like the finish of it? Mm-hmm. And see, if I wanted to do a little color correcting, let's do a little color correcting there on that. Isn't that pretty? We'll color correct that too. Let me zoom that out a little bit. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of mango. I think I've got it in this one right here. Because mango is this orange. But this is perfect for sunspots. It's perfect for melasma. It's perfect if you have some blue under your eyes. We're just going to press that right there, just like that. See? And then we're going to dot it in. Then we'll put a little bit of powder over it. We're good to go. And then I'll just do my blush right over it. Our Demies are really good to do that too. It's kind of like you normally do that very last thing. All right, so now we're going to go in using this. Let me zoom you out. Using the same brush we're still using. And we're going to do this color right here, which is Tango. And then I'm just going to kind of pop that right here. All together. So that my contour, my bronzer, and my blush all kind of married together. And I'm stippling and not dragging. There's a two finger rule where you try to stay within 2 fingers distance here. And then the further back you go and the more up, the more sculpted that you look. But I want my blush to be seen, so I like to bring it down just a little bit lower. It's personal preference. Isn't she pretty? I love this color. Tango is one of my favorites, absolute favorites. We're also going to put a little bit on the lips, because it's a lip and cheek. And we're done. We're done. That's how easy it is. I'm going to take my little damp perfector sponge. If you don't have a perfector sponge, a beauty sponge will work. But you can just kind of go around and make sure that you have it all pressed into your skin, that you don't have too much product on. You can also use this to powder. I do that a lot. And it doesn't matter if it's damp. I can use it as a, I can use a pressed powder with it, like our Vanilla Dust powder. I could go in, let me get it out of here so I can show you guys. You can tell I use it a lot. So I use this powder right here. And then I can set my makeup right like that. Down my T-zone, where I would usually get oily. I don't usually set over my blush, but if I do too much blush, I will go right over my blush like this to tamp it down. Or if I really want some extra staying power, sometimes I will powder a little bit over my blush and then go over with another layer of blush. I really don't need much staying power because I'm fixing to get in the shower in just a minute. I have to work tomorrow. And then lastly, what we're going to do, the very last thing we're going to do is we're going to do Nova. It's going to be this little illuminator right here. I love it. This has been my go-to. I've used so much. I mean, I have a big dent in here because I just use it so much. So it's this really pretty, kind of a champagne-y, shimmery gold. I love it. And I just kind of put it right. I mean, it's so subtle. And then when you're out in the sun, it's just a sheen. It just kind of barely catches. But I do like to go over it. See on my nose? I don't need to be Rudolph. Oh, if I wanted to be, I could be. But that's what I usually do. And there it is. Look at that. And it's so easy. It really is so easy. And you can do it so super quick, especially if you're not like me and you're gabbing through it. But it's called Seint Beauty. It's a cream and makeup system. I would love to give you a color match. It's colormatchbysusie.com. I will pin that in the comments if you're watching this for later. Anyway, here you go. So let me be your personal makeup assistant. And thank you for watching tonight.